Ben Allen taking the ball out of bounds. It's going to be 4 seconds on the shot clock for Emerson. McLean gets the ball. We here at the three-point line. He shoots it up. No good. Rebounded by Chris Foley. Chris Foley gives it out to number 13, Champa. Ball's Dante Pope, 32. Back at the top of the key, Chris Foley throws it back out to Chris Foley. Chris Foley, 3 is good. Emmanuel with a 3-0 lead early. Nate Martin down the left side, throws it up. He gets it early layup. 3-2, Emmanuel leads. Dante Pope taking it out of bounds. Emerson with a little press here. Ricky Martin gets the ball. Gives it back to Dante Pope. Now they cross half court. Nate Martin covering Dante Pope. Dante Pope been the leading scorer for Emmanuel so far. Number 32, Weber at the top of the key. Gives it back to Martin. It's going to be a foul. Foul on 32, Weber. Illegal pick. It'll be Emerson ball. Taken on their side of the court. Ben Allen inbounds to Trevor McLean, number 2. McLean taking it. He's in the center of the court. Hands it off to Martin. Martin sizing up Pope to the rack. Falls away. No good. Houston with the rebound. Offensive rebound for Houston. Houston in the paint, and he puts it up for good. Emerson gets a 4-3 lead. Emmanuel moving early now. Dante Pope already crossing half court. He's on the right side. He's sized up by Martin. He's going at Martin now. Houston with a big block. McLean in transition. At the top, throws it back to Martin. Martin on Weber. This is going to be a foul. Charging foul on Martin. It's going to be Emmanuel ball. In the paint. Some quick transitions here by both teams. We got a 4-3 game. Emerson lead. Weber with the pick to call the charge. Emmanuel inbounds, gives it to Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin guarded by Waterhouse. Throws it to Champa. At the top of the key is Weber. Back to Martin. Throws it back to Champa. Champa for the 3 is no good. Houston with the rebound. Waterhouse dribbling up the ball. Waterhouse going to his left. Hands it off to Martin. Martin into the paint to Houston. Houston, no good. Champa with the ball. Gives it to Chris Foley. Chris Foley in transition. Attacking Jared Houston. Mid-range jumper, no good. Another rebound for Houston. Martin in transition. He's going quick. Stopped off. Foul line extended. At the foul line. Picks up his dribble. No good. Waterhouse 4-3. No good. Rebounded by Pope. Pope guarded by Martin now. Top of the key. Picks up his dribble. He's got nowhere to go. Hands it off to Martin. Martin to the rack. Guarded by Waterhouse. Blocked by Houston. A call foul. Houston got ball but ran into Martin, and Martin fell. Martin's going to be shooting 2. That's the first foul on Houston. Ricky Martin in his last game against Regis, 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist in 11 minutes. His career high is only 4 points. First shot up at the line is good. It's going to be a 4-4 game now. Ties it up. 17 minutes left in the first half. Jared Houston getting some action in the paint early, but foul there. It's going to be his first on him, second on the team. Second is good. Emmanuel's got a 5-4 lead. Trevor McLean with the ball at half. Passes it to Waterhouse. Waterhouse off a pick from Houston. No roll. Hands it to Martin. Martin tries to give it to Houston, and it goes out of bounds. Off Emmanuel, though. Trevor McLean inbounding underneath the hoop. McLean inbounds, goes to Waterhouse. Waterhouse mid-range jumper, and it connects. Waterhouse getting started here early. He's been the leading scorer for the first 2 games here for Emerson. Emmanuel in transition. Ricky Martin throws up a 3. It's good. 6-8 game now. Emmanuel with the lead. Waterhouse slowing down the offense. Gives it to Martin. Martin through the rack. Give me a foul on the floor. Foul on 21 Pope. Ball's going to be taken out of bounds underneath the hoop. McLean inboundings again. They're running the same play. Goes to Waterhouse again in the same spot. He throws it into Houston this time. Houston up with contact, and he's fouled. The foul is on 35, LJ Morris. Morris entered the game for Ted Weber. Jared Houston shooting 2. Houston, his last game against number 25 ranked Brandeis. He saw 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. The big man's getting going early. He's seen a lot of action so far for Emerson. Houston's first bucket is good. Checking in for Emmanuel is Dakota Wheeler. He's coming in for Dante Pope. So it's an 8-7 game here. Emmanuel leads. Jared Houston about to shoot his second shot to try and tie it. And it is no good. Score stays 8-7. Wheeler with the rebound. Gives it to Ciampa. Wheeler at the top of the key. Throws it back to Ciampa. Still at the top. Throws it back to Wheeler. Throws it back to Ciampa. Ciampa for 3. No good. Max Davis with the rebound. Davis in for Ben Allen. Davis quick. Gives it to Waterhouse. Who gives it to Houston in the paint with contact. It's good. Timeout, Emmanuel. Jared Houston with another bucket gives Emerson the 9-8 lead when Emmanuel uses their first timeout. Houston with 4 points so far with 15:52 left in the first half. We'll take a break here as the timeout continues, and we'll be right back. So we're back from the timeout. Checking in for Emmanuel will be number 3, Devin Pulsiver. He's checking in for Giovanni Ciampa. Also coming in is number 5, Tim Green. On the floor for Emerson, it's Trevor McLean, Waterhouse, Houston, Nate Martin, and still the only sub so far is Max Davis, number 12. On the floor for Emmanuel, number 33, Dakota Wheeler, number 35, LJ Morris, number 1, Zach Crisafulli, number 3, Devin Pulsiver, and we said number 5, Tim Green. Emmanuel inbounding underneath their own hoop. Emerson with a little bit of press here. 2-3 press. We say 2-2-1 with Houston back. All right, ball's handed. And they give it to Green. Back to ball's in the press. They finally get it over half court. Devin Pulsiver with it. Gives it back to Green. Throws it down to Wheeler. Wheeler to Crisafulli. Crisafulli mid-range jumper is good. 10-9 lead for Emmanuel. Waterhouse quickly in transition. Is the ball at the foul line. And he's blocked. That's Crisafulli with the block. Gives it to Green now. Green in transition. Green goes for the 3. Hands it into LJ Morris, and LJ Morris is fouled. That's going to be a foul on Houston. His second and the 3rd for the team. That's 2 fouls early for Houston. Could see Curley, head coach Bill Curley for Emerson, give Houston a break here. It's going to be LJ Morris at the line. He'll be shooting 2. His first one is good. LJ Morris, 3 points against Regis, 7 rebounds in 17 minutes. Yep, and there we see it. Houston and McLean coming out in favor of Chad DiCenzo and James Beckwith. James Beckwith inactive during game 1 against Nichols. And LJ Morris' second point is good. 13-9, Emmanuel lead. Max Davis quickly gets a charging foul. Max Davis with a quick transition straight down to the other side, and he gets a charging foul call. That's the second charging foul on Emerson. The score is 12-9, not 13-9. Inbounding is Emmanuel. Hands it to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler back to Devin Pulsifer. Pulsifer guarded by DiCenzo. Passes half court, gives it to Tim Green. Tim Green guarded by Beckwith. The Toothless Terminator, they call him. Green hands it to Chris Foley. Chris Foley to LJ Morris. It's stolen by Davis. Davis down in transition quickly. Looking for no one. Over and under. That's going to be called on Davis. It's going to be Emmanuel ball. Still 12-9 here with 14:53 left in the first half. Inbounding on the sideline in Emmanuel territory. Gives it to Tim Green. Tim Green guarded by Beckwith. Tim Green, 7 points against Regis. Gives it to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler gives it back to LJ Morris. Tim Green at the top of the key. Throws it to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler driving on DiCenzo. There's a clear mismatch. Bucket is no good. He gets his own rebound, though. Puts it back up, and he gets it. Mismatch there. Wheeler on DiCenzo. On the other side, DiCenzo gets the ball. Max Davis at the three-point range. Guarded by Tim Green. Max Davis driving. Called a foul on Tim Green. 5. It's going to be Emerson ball on the floor. So Max Davis getting some action here. They're very aggressive driving into the paint. He hasn't got any points so far, but he has gotten some fouls, and he's gotten the Emerson ball here. DiCenzo inbounding to Waterhouse. Waterhouse, mid-range jumper, no good. Ben Allen with the rebound. Slips it away, though, and Dakota Wheeler comes up with it. Dakota Wheeler transitioning, gives it to Tim Green. Now they're across half court. Green guarded by DiCenzo, gives it to Wheeler. Throws to Dante Pope. Dante Pope back in the game. Wheeler, top of the key. No good. Hezzy by Dante Pope. Dante Pope about 15 feet away. No good. Rebounded by Ben Allen, who gives it to DiCenzo. In transition here. DiCenzo kicks off his foot, goes out of bounds. Going to be Emmanuel ball under their own hoop. Dante Pope gets the inbounds. Guarded by Zach Waterhouse. This is a great matchup here. Leading scorer versus leading scorer. Ball goes to Devin Pulsifer. Pulsifer guarded by Davis. Throws to LJ Morris. LJ Morris, the big man, 3. No good. Waterhouse comes down with it. Waterhouse in transition on the right side. Behind the back. Stops his dribble. Throws it to James Beckwith. James Beckwith 3 is no good. Devin Pulsifer on the other side. Throws it back to Tim Green. It's going to be Dakota Wheeler driving. Hands it to LJ Morris for an easy bucket. The drive and handoff for Emmanuel. We got a 14-11 game with 13:03 back. Max Davis on the other side. A drive, a little underhand shot, no good. Trying a little finger roll there. Morris with the rebound, gives it to Wheeler. Wheeler, top of the key, slows down. 3, no good. But, ball's being fought for. Pulsifer comes down with the rebound, fouled on his shot. No clear rebound there. Pulsifer comes up with it on the ground, puts it right back up, and is fouled. We got a 16-9 game here, so we had a little scoreboard malfunction. It is 16-9, Emmanuel over Emerson. Pulsifer at the line. 2 points against Regis, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in 23 minutes. Pulsifer, 2-time GNAC Academic All-Conference. LJ Morris coming out and checking in for him is Kendrick Jean-Francois. For Emerson, Max Davis out. Nate Martin in. Also coming in is Trevor Rico, and out goes Waterhouse. Devin Pulsifer, both shots are good. We got an 18-9 game here. DiCenzo bringing up the ball for Emerson, guarded by Tim Green. Trevor Rico gets the ball, guarded by Dante Pope. On the right side, he drives, hands it off to DiCenzo. DiCenzo throws it back to the top of the key. Nate Martin, drive, mid-range jumper. It's good. 18-11 game. Nate Martin gets his first points of the day. On the other side, Tim Green driving out the ball, guarded by James Beckwith. Those are Dante Pope. Haven't seen much of him yet. Pass inside to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler loses it. Hendrick comes up on the ground. Trevor Rico. QB pass to James Beckwith. Trevor McLean bringing up the ball. We got a 24-17 lead here for Emmanuel. McLean to Beckwith. Throws it into the paint to Houston. Houston out to Arico. Arico driving. Throws it back out to Beckwith, who's outside the key. Into the paint for Houston. He's guarded by Weber. Weber back out to the paint. Waterhouse for 3. No good. Dante Pope down with the rebound. Dante Pope gives it to Chris Foley. Chris Foley, mid-range jumper about 18 feet is good. 26-17 lead here for Emmanuel. James Beckwith bringing up the ball. Gives it to Trevor McLean on the right side. McLean looking for Houston in the paint. Can't find him. There he goes. Bounce pass in. Houston guarded by 2 men. 3 for Beckwith, no good. Rebound Emmanuel. Champa with the rebound. In transition. Cross half court guarded by Waterhouse. Waterhouse. Ball goes to Pope. Charging foul again. See a lot of those so far today. That one's going to be on Pope. This one's drawn by Trevor Rico. 2 charging fouls on each team so far. Ball will be inbounded by Beckwith under Emerson hoop. Checking in for Emerson is number 24, Vince Kahn. He had 7 minutes played against Nichols, but did not play against Brandeis in that heated game. That saw Emerson win 84-72 to knock off number 25, Brandeis. Ball goes to Trevor Rico. It's going to be airballed out of bounds, and it's off Emmanuel. Emerson ball underneath their own hoop. James Beckwith inbounding. Gives it to Houston, right outside the paint. Beckwith mid-range jumper, about 21 feet. Right in front of the three-point line, no good. Trevor Rico gets the rebound, throws it up, and it's also no good. Emmanuel now. On the other side, Champa throws it to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler tries a 3, it's no good. Rebounded by Beckwith. Beckwith runs into Houston there. That's like running into a wall. The big man standing at 6'10". Ball goes to Vince Kahn. Houston at the top of the key. Strange spot for him to get the ball. Trevor Rico, guarded by Champa. Throws it back to Houston. It's stolen away by Chris Foley. Chris Foley in transition. We got a 3-on-3. Dakota. That's Ted Weber with the shot and 1. That's going to be a foul on Vince Kahn. Checking in, immediately gets a foul. Weber very aggressive there, leaning into Vince Kahn, and he gets the foul called on him. Ted Weber in his last game against Regis. 9.6 rebounds, 4 assists, playing 28 minutes. We got a timeout, Emerson here. Score 26-17, stays the same. Except Weber will be shooting 2. We'll be right back. It's going to be a full timeout for Emerson. We'll be right back with the action. And after the full timeout by Emerson, we're back to the action. Ted Weber shooting 2. We got a 28-17 lead for Emmanuel. 7:59 remaining in the first half. First shot, no good. It's actually going to be a one-on-one here. So 8 fouls on both teams. That was a one-on-one shot. Emerson with the ball on their side. Houston gets the ball in the paint. And he gets it. 28-19 game now. Champa with the ball on his side. Ted Weber now. Throws to Chris Foley. Chris Foley back to Champa. Dakota Wheeler driving. On the right side of the paint. Stolen by Waterhouse. Waterhouse in transition on the left side. Switches back to the right side. Throws it to Max Davis. Max Davis driving on to Wheeler. Off the backboard, and it's good. In. A little bit of a too far for a layup, but it wasn't a jumper by Max Davis. He gets his first points of the game. On the other side, Chris Foley gets the ball. He's driving on Beckwith. Chop with the ball, guarded by Vince Kahn. Vince Kahn still in the game. Throws it to Ted Weber, who gives it to Martin. Martin throws it to Champa. Champa for 3, and it hits. 31-21 game. Champa extends Emmanuel's lead to 10 points. On the other side, Vince Kahn with 3. It's tipped by Martin. Rebounded by Champa. Champa in transition, guarded by Max Davis. Max Davis throws to Chris Foley. Chris Foley guarded by Waterhouse. Now on the other side, it's Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler with the big man, Jared Houston, on him. Throws it back to Champa at the top of the key. No good. Houston down with the rebound. Max Davis in transition. We're going to see a lot of Max Davis in transition. James Beck with pull-up 3. It connects! 24-31. James Beck with a big 3. Dakota Wheeler on the other side. Mid-range jumper guarded by. No good. Air ball. It's going to be a foul under the bucket. So off-ball foul on number 1, Zach Crisafulli, Emerson ball. Push under the bucket. That's an off-ball foul. That's 9 fouls. We're going to be shooting one-on-one for James Beckwith. As we said before, James Beckwith was inactive in that opening game against Nichols, but he played against number 25 ranked Brandeis. He's got 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Career high 21 points for Beckwith. His one-on-one shot is good to make it 25-31, a lead for Emmanuel. Just saw before on the other side, we saw James Beckwith with a 3. His second shot is good. Now it's 26-31. James Beckwith with a 3. He led the NUMAC in three-point percentage in 2020. Waterhouse now on the other side. Guarding Tim Green. Tim Green gives it to Ted Weber. LJ Morris in the game. We got 3 big men in here. Ted Weber, Dakota Wheeler, and LJ Morris. Clear with the sides. LJ Morris, 3 is good. The big man, corner 3. Vince Kahn dribbling up the ball. Top of the key, guarded by Green. Waterhouse guarded by Chapa. He gets the ball. Houston now in the paint. Gives it back to Waterhouse. Waterhouse driving. And it's good. 34-28 game here. On the other side, we got Weber with the ball. Hands it to Tim Green. Tim Green guarded by Waterhouse. Waterhouse on the ground now. Throws it out to Chapa. Chapa for 3 is good. Timeout Emmanuel. 37-28. Game was getting close there, but Emmanuel hits the 3, and we got 37-28 game. Lead back to 9. A full timeout for Emmanuel, and we'll join you right back here with the action on your only home for sports in Boston, WECB AM 640. We're back from the timeout here. 37-28 lead for Emmanuel. Emerson inbounding on their own side. Vince Kahn bringing up the ball. He's still in the game. Vince Kahn's getting a lot of minutes here. Vince Kahn on the left side gives it to Beckwith. Beckwith down in the paint to Houston. Houston looking for someone else. Throws to Waterhouse, who's in, and he gets the ball. Gets it down. 30-37. Waterhouse with another bucket there. In transition, Tim Green throws it to Weber on the paint. No good. Houston down with the rebound. Vince Kahn gets the ball on the right side. He's driving. Throws it up. No good. Nowhere even near. Emmanuel down with the rebound. It's going to be Champa. Top of the key. Goes Weber off a Waterhouse, and it's out of bounds. Emmanuel ball still. Emmanuel inbounding behind the three-point line. Around 24 feet away. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounding is Plofker. Plofker gives it to LJ Morris. It's actually nowhere near. Ball was intended for LJ Morris. Nate Martin in transition. Throws it to James Beckwith. James Beckwith to Vince Kahn. Vince Kahn takes back up, resetting. Nate Martin gives it into the paint. Houston is spinning around, and he gets fouled on his way up. Shot is no good. Foul is on 32. Weber, Houston shooting 2. 37-30 game here with 4:22 left in the first half. Houston's first shot is up, and it's good. Houston was 69.5% from the field in 2020. That was 3rd in D3 basketball. His second shot is good. We got a 32-37 game. Emmanuel in transition now. It's going to be Plofker bringing up the ball. Gives it to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler to Weber. Weber to Morris. Morris at the top of the key. Gives it to Tim Green. Ball bounces around a little. Green regains possession. Into Weber in the paint. LJ Morris driving on Nate Martin. Ball is up. No good. Houston down with the rebound. Houston to Martin. Martin dribbling on the other side. Inside the three-point range. Throws up to Houston. He's fouled on the way. Pushed by LJ Morris. Nate Martin's going to be shooting a one-on-one here. We got 37-32 game. It's actually going to be 2 shots. It was not on a shot, but because they're now in 10 foul territory, it's going to be 2 shots here for Jared Houston. So Jared Houston back in the line, and he sinks it again. 37-33 game. Lead has been cut short to 4 for Emmanuel. Jared Houston's got one more shot here. Houston so far with 9 points in this game. leading Emerson. Second shot is good. Make it 10 points. Weber taking the ball underneath. Tim Green guarded by Chad DiCenzo. A little bit of a press. That's a solo man press, though. Green crosses half court. Green driving on DiCenzo. Gives it back out to LJ Morris. LJ Morris driving. Ball stolen by Nate Martin. Nate Martin in transition. He's got a 2-on-1 with Waterhouse. A little bit of a shimmy. No good. Waterhouse tries to get the putback, but he's denied by Weber. Weber to Tim Green. Tim Green, air ball. No good. Houston with the rebound. DiCenzo to Waterhouse. Waterhouse on the right side. Dribble behind the back. Weber resets. Gives it back to Houston near the paint. Houston driving on the big man, and he gets it. His 12th point of the game. Houston is cooking. He says he's too small. Houston, biggest man on the court right now. But Emmanuel does have some size as well. They got 3 tall men right now. Dakota Wheeler, LJ Morris, and Weber. Weber throws it out to Devin Pulsifer. Devin Pulsifer blocked by Houston. James Beckwith in transition. Gives it to DiCenzo. DiCenzo's got a lane. Goes for a mid-range jumper, and it's good. Emerson with the lead, 38-37. Emmanuel rattling. Emerson cuts an 8-point deficit, and now they got the lead, 38-37. Their side is Weber at the 3-point range. He hands it off to Pulsifer. Pulsifer blocked again by Houston. Emmanuel with the rebound. LJ Morris, no good. James Beckwith with the rebound. Beckwith in transition on the right side. Nate Martin, corner 3 for Beckwith. It's good! 41-37 Emerson. Emerson with a 10-0 run so far right now with 2:05 left in the first half. Ted Weber bringing up the ball. Gives it to Pulsifer. Pulsifer outside the key. Pulsifer loses Nate Martin. Open 3, and it's good. 41-40. Devin Pulsifer with a wide open 3 after he loses Nate Martin off the pick. Nate Martin on the other side throws up his own 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Tim Green. Tim Green guarded by DiCenzo on the right side. Top of the right side key. Driving on DiCenzo. DiCenzo behind him, no good. Jared Houston with the rebound, throws it to DiCenzo. DiCenzo moving left to right now. He holds up in the center. Jared Houston at the top of the key. Hands it to Nate Martin. Nate Martin driving. Gives it back to Houston in the paint. Houston's getting double teamed. Give it to DiCenzo, who's rolling around, and the ball is stolen away. Emmanuel ball. Tim Green gives it to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler guarded by Waterhouse. Tim Green now, guarded by Beckwith, throws it to Devin Pulsifer, who gives it to Weber. They switch sides. Back to Pulsifer near the top. Wheeler, Dakota 3. Dakota Wheeler 3. No good. Rebounded by Beckwith. 47 seconds left in the first half. 41-40 lead for Emerson. Jared Houston, foul line extended. Solo man, could be a charge. No! Houston shot misses. Blocked again by the rim. Emmanuel ball. They're slowing time down now. 30 seconds left in the first half. Ted Weber with the ball. Back to Tim Green. Barely across half court. Guarded by DiCenzo. ISO land, DiCenzo and Green. Green driving. Throws it up. No good. Foul on DiCenzo. Going to be a shooting foul. So Tim Green shooting 2 shots here. Tim Green against Regis. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists in 16 minutes. Tim Green, first-year player from Bronx, New York. His first shot is no good. 41-40 stays the score. 14.7 seconds in this game, in the half. Going for a second shot now. No good again. He misses both. Houston with the rebound. Quick, almost fouled. Tim Green guarding DiCenzo. DiCenzo driving. Gets an open layup. Houston with the rebound. Houston puts it up, and it's good. The putback for Houston. He's too small again. 43-40 lead for Emerson as we go to half. What a half for Houston. 14 points to end it. What a hard-fought Emerson battle to regain the lead now. And we go to halftime. We'll meet back here after on your only home for sports in Boston, WECB AM 640. 43-40 lead for Emerson. We're back in the call here at the Bobby Brown and Stephen Plofker gym for this evening's matchup of Emerson basketball taking on Emmanuel Saints. Emerson coming out hot after a 43-40 first half lead, which saw Jared Houston go off for 15 points and a wild run by Emerson, cutting a deficit of 8 now to a lead of 3. Emerson now going right to left, and it's going to be Emmanuel's ball first. Chompa gets the ball, gives it to Weber. Weber back to Crisafulli. Crisafulli gives it to Martin. Martin throws up the 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Jared Houston. Jared Houston has 15 rebounds now. Gives it back to Ben Allen. On the floor for Emerson, we got Waterhouse, Zach Martin, Jared Houston, Trevor McClain, and Ben Allen. Waterhouse threw up a shot there that was blocked by Martin. Zach Martin gets the ball at the top. Martin, mid-range jumper, and it's good! Emerson's run continues, 45-40. We got a lead here again, 5-point lead. Emmanuel in transition. Crisafulli gets the ball. Crisafulli back to Pope. Pope is their leading scorer, but we haven't seen much of him so far. Pope, mid-range jumper, it's good, 46-41. 46-42. Jared Houston gets the ball at the top of the key, hands it off to Zach Waterhouse. Zach Waterhouse looking for Houston, doesn't find him. It's 45-42. Martin gets the ball. Houston at the top of the key. Houston guarded by Weber. Houston driving. Pulls it up. No good. Foul, though. Houston will be shooting. Foul on 32, Ted Weber. We said Houston is absolutely cooking so far with 15 points and 15 rebounds. He's also got 2 assists and 3 blocks in 16 minutes of play so far. Jared Houston, first shot is good. He's getting a lot of his points from the free throw line. Emerson with a 46-42 lead with 18:44 left in the second half. Houston gets the ball for a second shot. It's up, and it's good. Houston connecting on all of his free throws so far in this game. Emmanuel inbounding to Dante Pope. Dante Pope bringing it on the left side. Pope guarded by Martin. Hands it to Crisafulli. Crisafulli guarded by Ben Allen. Crisafulli back to Pope. Pope, top of the key, 3. No good. Rebounded by Houston again. There he is. 16 rewards for Houston. Waterhouse gets it, gives it to Nate Martin. Nate Martin, charging foul. Charging foul on Nate Martin. Going to be Emmanuel ball. Emmanuel ball inbounding underneath their own hoop. Dante Pope inbounding. Emerson with a little bit of press here. Pope inbounds to Ricky Martin, Emmanuel's version of the Martin. Goes on the left side, guarded by Waterhouse. Lets him go. Houston picks up the switch. Back out to Dante Pope on the other side. Chompa gets the ball. Back to Pope. Pope dribbling at the free throw line. Hands it off. Crisafulli now driving on Ben Allen. Fade away. No good. Rebounded by Pope, though. Pope puts it back up, and it's good. 47-44. 3-point lead for Emerson. Trevor McClain gets the ball on the left side. Now he dribbles to the right side. Looks for Waterhouse. Waterhouse at the top of the key. Guarded by Crisafulli. Waterhouse. Drive, and it's good. A little bit of a shimmy there at the top, and he lays it in. 49-44 lead for Emerson. Other side, quick transition. Martin with a shot, no good. Ben Allen with the rebound. Now he's driving up the court. Ben Allen with the ball. Hands it to Martin. Martin guarded by Martin. Martin with a foul. At the free throw extend, and he gets it. A little bit of scuffle underneath between Weber and Houston. Martin's shot is good. It's 51-46 Emerson. A little bit of timeout there for the scuffle between Jared Houston trying to break that up between him and Ted Weber. Ball is Emmanuel ball. Dante Pope inbounding to Ricky Martin, guarded by Zach Waterhouse. On the right side, he hands it to Crisafulli. Crisafulli to Pope, guarded by Martin. Back to Chompa. Chompa hands it to Weber, who's wide open the three-point lane. He does not give it, though. Martin driving on McClain. Steps back. Guarded by McLean hard. Get to Chris Foley underneath the hoop. No good. Ben Allen driving. He's got a 2-on-2. Martin in the corner. Throw three. He gives it to Houston in the paint, and it's good. Jared Houston with his 18th point of the game. 53-44 lead for Emerson. This is almost 10 points now. Jared Houston with the block. His 4th of the game. No one can stop the big man. Saying it's 6 foot 10 feet tall. Wow, Jared Houston is a man on fire right now. 18 points, 16 rebounds, 4 blocks. Ball handled away, and it goes out of bounds. Ball underneath Emerson Sink for Emmanuel, and it goes all the way out of bounds. No one touches it. So now it's Emerson ball. Ben Allen inbounding to Trevor McLean. Emmanuel is collapsing. Trevor McLean guarded by Ricky Martin. Half court. Now he passes half court. Staying in the middle. Moves to his left side. Waterhouse gets the ball at the top of the key. Martin wide open for three. Doesn't take it. Dribbles it a little bit. And he hits it. The mid-range jumper from around 18 feet. Nate Martin talking his talk. Ricky Martin bringing up the ball. Hands it to Chris Foley. Chris Foley on the right side. Switches to McLean. McLean guarding him in the paint. Chris Foley trying to expose McLean. And he does a little spin, and he gets a point. 55-46. McLean bringing up the ball. Inbounded by Jared Houston. 55-46 with 15:58 left. Ball goes out of bounds. Intended for Martin. Batted away by Chris Foley, and it hits off Martin's foot for an Emmanuel ball. The refs are confronting, though, trying to figure out. And they're going to say it did not hit off Martin. It was already out of bounds. So it is now Emerson ball in Emmanuel territory. Chad DiCenzo texts into the game. He's going to inbound here. Throws it to Ben Allen. Trevor McLean coming out of the game. Ben Allen at the top of the key. Martin moving to his left. Hands it off to Martin. A little actual mishandle there. Martin out the top of the key. Throws it to Ben Allen on that side. Tries to get it into Houston. It's battled away out of bounds. Still Emerson ball in Emmanuel territory. Ben Allen inbounding. Jared Houston posting up in the paint. Doesn't go there. Throws it to Martin at the top of the key. Martin driving on Chris Foley. And it's stolen away by Chris Foley. Chris Foley's got no one ahead of him. Zach Waterhouse. Chris Foley, the wide open layup. He doesn't make it. Ben Allen comes down with a rebound. On the other side, Nate Martin. Guarded by... Could be a foul on Emmanuel. Emmanuel's Champa. Emerson ball. DiCenzo taking the ball out underneath Emmanuel's hoop. Emmanuel gives to Houston. Houston guarded by LJ Morris. Throws it to the other side. Waterhouse behind the back. Loses Champa. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Emerson, though. DiCenzo. Waterhouse again. Top of the key. He's driving. Little layup. Fouled on it, but the shot is no good. Waterhouse shooting two. Quiet day for Waterhouse scoring-wise. Only 6 points, but at least shooting the line 2 here. Waterhouse has been the leading scorer for Emerson so far, averaging 22.5 points per game. Like I said, only 6 points here so far at the beginning of the second half. His first part is up and good. 21 points for Waterhouse against the number 25 ranked Brandeis in their meeting on Thursday. Waterhouse shooting 49.8% from the field in 2020. Gears up for his second shot. We got a 56-46 lead for Emerson. His second shot, no good, rebounded by Champa. Champa guarded by DiCenzo before half court. Now they pass half court. Champa stolen by DiCenzo. DiCenzo in transition. Gives it to Martin. Martin looking for daylight, and it's blocked and fouled. Martin now shooting two. Martin's got 7 points on the day. Nate Martin and Zach Waterhouse have been the two leading scorer forwards. Nate Martin, obviously, with 13.5, a lot less than Waterhouse so far this season. He did get 18 points against Brandeis and 2 rebounds and 1 assist. First free throw is up, and it's no good. 56-46 still the score. 10-point lead from Emerson. This is a big change, though, because Emmanuel's leading lead so far is 11 points. Martin's second shot is good. Emmanuel in transition. Dante Pope gets the ball. He's at the top of the key, guarded by Martin. Hands it to Ciampa. Ciampa gets a screen from LJ Morris. Throws it to LJ Morris. LJ Morris at the top of the key. Three-pointer, no good. Ben Allen down to the rebound. He's had a fair share of rebounds so far as well. Ben Allen stops his dribble at the top of the key. Gives it to Martin, who's got an open lane. Foul. Falls on the way down. No foul. Dante Pope 2v2. Here in transition. Puts it up, and it's good. A great move right there, using the top of the backboard for Dante Pope. On the other side, DiCenzo gives it to Waterhouse. Waterhouse hands it to Houston, who gives it back to Waterhouse. Waterhouse in transition. Finds DiCenzo in the corner three. It's no good. Rebounded by Pope. Stolen by Waterhouse. One-on-one for Waterhouse. Puts it up on the board. It's no good. Rebounded by Pope. It's stolen again by Waterhouse. Off Pope's foot, and it's Emerson ball. 2 steals for Waterhouse. 2 shots. No good. Gets both, and it's still Emerson ball. 57-48 is the score. DiCenzo inbounding underneath Emmanuel's hoop. Shot clock at 20 seconds. DiCenzo inbounding. Can't find anyone. Throws it to the top, and he finds Houston. Houston gives it to Waterhouse. Houston with a nice little pick there. Waterhouse to Martin. Back to Waterhouse. Wide open at the top of the key. 3. Air ball, no good. Out of bounds. Emmanuel ball. James Beckwith checking in for Zach Waterhouse. Max Davis checking in for Ben Allen. Emmanuel inbounds. Max Davis guarding Dante Pope. Max Davis, a very aggressive player. Pope hands it off to Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler gives it to Ciampa. Ciampa guarded by DiCenzo. Throws to Dante Pope for 3. No good. Rebound Houston. Houston quickly throws it out to Martin. Martin in transition. Hezzy on LJ Morris. Mid-range jumper. Bounces around, and it's good. Nate Martin with his 10th point of the game. 13:23 remaining. 59-48 Emmanuel. James Beckwith guarding Ciampa. That's Devin Pulsifer, actually. Devin Pulsifer hands it off to Pope. Pope guarded by Martin. Martin gets a hand on it. Out of bounds, and he runs into me. Nate Martin runs into the announce table, throwing it out of bounds. He got the steal, but he throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Emmanuel ball at the half-court line. Wow, aggressive play from Martin. He actually had the ball inbounds, but the ball bounced away and he threw it out. Refs are confronting again. So it is Dakota Wheeler inbounding for Emmanuel. And he finds LJ Morris. LJ Morris gives it to Ciampa, who gives it to Chris Afuli. Chris Afuli's shot is no good. Jump ball on the floor. It's going to be Emerson ball. 59-48 is the score. 13 minutes remaining in the second half. Ben Allen inbounds to DiCenzo. James Beckwith now with the ball. Finds Ben Allen in at the jumper. At the elbow. Nate Martin goes for a poster, and it's no good. Ben Allen with the rebound. He gets it and is fouled and 1. Ben Allen with the 2 and 1. 61-48. He'll be shooting at the line. Timeout Emmanuel is going to be a full timeout. Emerson is on an incredible run here. Coming back from an 11-point deficit, they now have a 61-48 lead. We'll go to a timeout break here on your only home for sports in Boston, WECB AM 640. We're back from the timeout break. Ben Allen shooting his 1 shot. After an incredible and 1, Nate Martin went for the poster. Ben Allen came down with the rebound, and he shoots a shot. His and 1 is good. 62-48 game here. 12:42 remaining in the second half. Emmanuel with the ball. Ciampa's got it, guarded by DiCenzo. Ciampa in transition, tries to find Pulsifer. It's blocked by Ben Allen. Ben Allen in transition, finds Nate Martin. Nate Martin throws it up. Ben Allen with another putback, and it's good. Replay of what just happened before. Chiappa guarded by DiCenzo again, bringing up the ball on the left side. Dakota Wheeler now has the ball. Handed to L.J. Morris. L.J. Morris finds Chris Foley. Chris Foley guarded by Ben Allen. Hands back to L.J. Morris. L.J. Morris at the free throw line. Puts up a jumper. No good. Rebounded by Emmanuel. Plofker puts it up. No good again. Round rebounded by Beckwith. Emerson transitioning. Max Davis all alone. 1-on-3. Doesn't matter. Throws it up. No good. Bounces off the board. He did find a lane, though. 1-on-3. It's very hard. Like I said, Max Davis very aggressive. On the other side. Plofker shooting a three, and it's good. 64-51. Emerson still leads. 13-point lead for Emerson. DiCenzo underneath the hoop. Picks up his dribble. Finds Ben Allen at the jumper. Elbow. Resets. Max Davis at the top of the key. Max Davis calling for an ISO. Max Davis pull up three. No good. Rebounded by Wheeler. Wheeler hands it to Ciampa. Back to Wheeler at the top of the key. Back to Ciampa. Ciampa, Hezzy. Throws it in L.J. Morris in the paint. L.J. Morris fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebounded by Beckwith. Beckwith in transition. Running down the middle of the court. Beckwith pull-up jumper. Air ball, no good. Emmanuel ball. Out of bounds. Checking in for Emerson is Trevor Rico coming out. Nate Martin. Also coming in is the man, Jared Houston for Ben Allen. Ben Allen giving up Emerson some quality time there in place of the resting Jared Houston. Jared Houston's got 18 points so far in this game. Emmanuel inbounds, gives it to Tim Green. Green guarded by Arico. Throws it to Chris Foley. Chris Foley driving on Jared Houston. Pulls out. Mid-jumper, no good. Foul on the floor. Saying it's on Houston. On the floor. It's going to be Emmanuel ball underneath Emerson's hoop. Inbounding for Emmanuel is Dakota Wheeler. Ben Allen checking back in for Jared Houston, who might be in a little bit of foul trouble with 4 fouls. Head coach of Emerson, Curley, making sure Houston is available for the end of this game. And with the way Ben Allen's playing, it's not that missing that much. Both are getting great rebounds and some big points. Shot by Plofker, no good. Rebounded. It's fought for. DiCenzo comes up with it, and he hands it to Ben Allen. Emerson ball. Max Davis transitioning. No shot, foul on the floor on Weber. Foul on the big man, 32 Weber. That's his 4th foul. 5th foul now. Emerson inbounding underneath Emmanuel's hoop. Ted Weber coming out of the game. Checking in is Kendrick Jean-Francois. Inbounded to Ben Allen. Ben Allen gives it to DiCenzo. DiCenzo has Max Davis, who falls on the ground. They're calling a block on number 1, Chris Foley. Stays Emerson ball. Emmanuel now 7 fouls. They're in one-on-one territory, so Max Davis will be shooting at the line. Max Davis shot is good. 64-51 game. Max Davis, 2nd point of the game. His 2nd shot bounces off, no good. Rebounded by Wheeler. Gives it to Dante Pope on the right side, guarded by Max Davis. Throws it back to Wheeler on the left. Now it's on the left side. Kendrick Jean-Francois driving. Foul before he drives. Foul on Emerson, number 3, James Beckwith. Going to be Emmanuel ball underneath Emerson's hoop. Inbounding is Dakota Wheeler. Dakota Wheeler trying to find Dante Pope, who can't get open. Now he does. 5 seconds on Emmanuel. Didn't feel like it, but it is. Emerson ball now. Ben Allen inbounding. Going to give it to James Beckwith. A 5-second violation. We got a 65-51 game here. 10:09 remaining. James Beckwith dribbling slowly up the court. Guarded by Kendrick Jean-Francois at the top. Hands it to Ben Allen, who hands it back to Beckwith. Beck with three, no good. Rebounded by Francois. Hands it to Pope. Pope on the right side of the court. Guarded by Max Davis. Pope sizing up Davis, driving. Layup is good and one. Dante Pope getting into this game and finally getting into the scoring. He's got 11 points. We were wondering where was Pope in the first half. He only had played 4 minutes and had only scored 6 points, but now we're seeing him play a lot more time here, and he's got 11. 65-51 game here. He'll have an and one. 65-53 game. Dante Pope and one here. He's at the line. Checking in for Emerson is Trevor McLean. And his N1 shot is good to make it a 65-54 game. McLean gets the ball. Dribbling up, guarded by Plofker. Foul on the floor underneath the hoop, off ball. So offsetting fouls here. Personal foul on Nate Martin and a personal foul on Francois. He's going to stay Emerson ball. This is off ball underneath the hoop, holding each other. They break up the scuffle. Max Davis inbounding, throws it back to McLean. McLean guarded by Plofker. Plofker gives it to Max Davis, who's guarded by Pope. Davis sizing up Pope, drives, loses his step a little bit. Trevor McLean, mid-range jumper, throws it up, bounces around, no good. Ben Allen comes down with the rebound, goes up to Max Davis. Three is good! Max Davis with his 6th point of the game. 68-54 game here. There's the lead. Mismatch here, Dante Pope on Trevor McLean. Pope drives, and it's good. Also fouled on the play. He's going to shoot another N1. Foul on McLean. Dante Pope has 14 in this game. Pope entered this game as Emmanuel's leading scorer. Scored 23 points in their last game against Regis with 9 rebounds and 0 assists in 27 minutes. The N1 shot is no good. Rebounded by Max Davis. Flashy pass there. Trevor McLean trying to slow down the offense with Max Davis having none of it. Throws it out to Martin. Trevor McLean now gets the ball. Slows it down. Recalls the play. Trevor Rico with the ball at the top of the key. Throws it to Nate Martin. Nate Martin, a little bit of separation here for a three. Doesn't take it. Dribbles instead. Hands it to Ben Allen on the left side of the court. Ben Allen throws it back out. 2 seconds left. Max Davis throws it up, and it's good off the jumper. Count it. 70-56. Emerson leads. 8:38 left in the quarter. In the half. Other side, Emmanuel gives it to Dante Pope. Dante Pope again, he drives. No foul this time. 70-58. Dante Pope with his 18th point of the day. Trevor McLean gets the ball, hands it to Arico on the left side of the court. Trevor Arico loses footing, stumbles, shoots it up, no good. Francois comes down with the rebound. Ricky Martin now on the left side, guarded by McLean. Giving him a little separation. Dante Pope gets the ball. Throws it to Pulseful three. No good. Rebounded by Max Davis. Max Davis hands it to Trevor McLean. Trevor McLean still trying to slow down this offense. 7:54 remaining. Max Davis, little lay, and it's good. Max Davis heating up. 10 points for the kid. Dante Pope now. Top of the key, gives it to Kendrick Francois. Haven't seen anything from Kendrick Francois on offensive side. Ricky Martin, separation from Trevor McLean. Gives it back to Pope, guarded by Martin. This is a great matchup here. Dante Pope drives, hands it back out to Ricky Martin. And Ricky Martin drives on McLean with a nice little underhand lay. Timeout, Emmanuel. Half timeout, 20-second timeout. 72-60 is the score. 7:24 remaining in the half. Emerson with a 12-point lead. They go back and forth here with points. 21 points for Dante Pope. And Max Davis on the other side, he's got 10 points. They've been battling here. We'll pause here for station identification here on WECB AM 640. We're back here from the break. It's going to be Emerson ball. Max Davis inbounding. Emmanuel switching to a press. Nate Martin gets the ball on the left side of the court, dribbling up. He's over half court now. Nate Martin getting sized up by Zach Crisafulli. Martin still with the ball, dribbling around, hands it to Davis. Davis between the legs, on the right side, driving. Gives it to Trevor McLean, loses footing there. Trevor McLean resetting this offense. Back at the top of the key. McLean hands it to Davis. Davis in the three-point range. Ben Allen in the paint now, sizing up Crisafulli. That's Ben Allen drives, and it's good. Ben Allen with some quality time here. Makes it a 74-60 game. 6:53 remaining in the half. Emerson with a 14-point lead, their biggest of the day. Dante Pope driving, guarded by Martin. Martin loses them, and it's good. Trevor McClay gets the ball, guarded by Ricky Martin. McLean still with the ball at the top of the key. Now he hands it off to Zach Waterhouse. Waterhouse on the left side, dribbles back to the middle. Waterhouse gives it to Ben Allen in the paint. Looking for a similar move. He's guarded by Champa. Max Davis. Way downtown. He hits the three. The man is on fire. 13 points. 77-62 lead for Emerson. Ben Allen hits the paint and throws it on the other side to Davis for that three. Now it's Emmanuel ball. Ricky Martin. Close it to Plofker, who gives it back to Martin. Plofker with a three. No good. Rebounded by Crisafulli. Crisafulli puts it back up, and it's good. 77-64. Trevor McLean gets the ball, dribbling back up. He's slowing down this offense. McLean acting as a leader here for Emerson. Gives it to Zach Waterhouse on the right side, guarded by Dante Pope. Waterhouse trying to find separation. Gives it to Max Davis, still on the right side, from way down at the logo. Max Davis throws up a three. It's no good. Now on the other side, it's Ricky Martin driving on Trevor McLean. He finds the open, creates separation, and it's good. 77-66 is the score. 5:26 remaining in the half. And it's an Emerson timeout by Bill Corey. Full timeout for Emerson. We got 77-66 score here, and we'll go to break here on WECB AM 640. We're back from the break. Emerson leads Emmanuel 77-66 with 5:23 remaining in the half. Emerson ball, Max Davis inbounding. It's been a great game between both teams, going back and forth. Jared Houston checks back into the game. He's got 18 points. Dante Pope's in, and he's got 20. They're the leading scorers for each team. Trevor McLean gets the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Ricky Martin. Trevor McLean to the right side, gives it to Max Davis. Max Davis moving around, finds Jared Houston in the paint. Jared Houston goes up, and it's good. His 20th point of the game. Jared Houston comes right back in and immediately gets points. Dante Pope now bringing up the ball for Emmanuel. Emmanuel resetting their offense. Gives it to Martin. Martin goes back to Champa. Champa gives it back to Pope. They're throwing around the ball at the top of the key. Pope gets it on the right side. Back to Champa at the top. Goes back to Pope on the right side. Pope three. It's good. 79-69. 10-point lead for Emerson. 4:42 remaining in the half. Trevor McLean, he's been the captain of this offense so far, slowing down the tempo. He's guarded by Ricky Martin on the top of the key. Gives it to Max Davis on the left side. Max Davis driving. Batted away from Dante Pope. Dante Pope in transition. Full team there, though. Charge on Pope. Nate Martin with the pick, and he gets the foul called on Pope. Third foul on Dante Pope. 9th on the team. Emerson's going to be shooting. Emerson will not be shooting. Emerson gets the ball on their half. Underneath the backset. DiCenzo gives it to Max Davis. Max Davis dribbling up slowly up the court near the right side. Now he's picking up the tempo. Get a little shimmy on Ciampa. Ciampa throws it up. No rebound. Ball kicks all the way out to the near half court. Waterhouse gets it. Waterhouse gives it to Nate Martin. Nate Martin driving. Finds Max Davis in the corner, who switches back out to Chad DiCenzo, and he hits the three. DiCenzo with a big three, 82-69. Emerson leads, 3:55 remaining in the half. Ricky Martin guarded by Nate Martin. And it's Max Davis with a steal on the pass back to Pope. Max Davis, and it's good. Davis with his 15th point of the game. It's 84-69 Emerson. Ricky Martin guarding back at the top of the key, guarded by Davis. Throws it back to Crisafulli. Crisafulli. Shot no good. Rebounded by Weber. Back to Crisafulli, and it's in. 84-71. Crisafulli with a nice putback there. Chad DiCenzo slowly bringing up the ball, guarded by Ricky Martin. Throws it to Nate Martin, who comes back to the middle. Nate Martin guarded by Crisafulli. Crisafulli. Nate Martin now gives it to DiCenzo. DiCenzo throws it back to Martin. Three is up. No good. Rebounded by Dante Pope. Nate Martin guarding him. 2v3 for favor of Emerson. Throws it out to Crisafulli. Crisafulli, three is no good. Rebounded by Emerson. Nate Martin slowing down the offense. 2:58 remaining in the half. 84-71. Max Davis now gets the ball back. Very slow, guarded by Dante Pope. Gives it to Waterhouse now on the left side, guarded by Ciampa. Waterhouse driving in the middle. Throws it to Nate Martin outside on the right side. Corner three. No good. Rebounded by Houston. Blocked. And he's fouled on the way down. Ciampa with a foul. And it's going to be Houston shooting two. 84-71 lead for Emerson. 2:37 remaining. Houston at the line. Houston has been money from the free throw line today. He's got 20 points in the game so far, and he has not missed a free throw. Jared Houston's first shot. Up and good. He stays money. 21 points for the big man. He's also got almost 20 rebounds. Jared Houston and Max Davis have been leading this Emerson offense. 21 for Houston, 15 for Max Davis. Nate Martin also has 10. Slow day for Zach Waterhouse. He has 7. Jared Houston's first missed free throw of the day. Score 85-71. Now Emmanuel driving. Dante Pope gets the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Max Davis. Max Davis throws it into Crisafulli, who's back out to Ciampa at the three-point line. No good. Jared Houston with the ball, and he gets fouled, loses a little. He gets hit in the face. Jared Houston slowly up the field. Court. Max Davis hands it to DiCenzo. DiCenzo switches it over to Waterhouse. Waterhouse gives it to Houston in the paint. Houston up and good. He gets his 23rd point, and he's going to go to the line for an extra. Jared Houston is unstoppable here. 23 for the big man. Jared Houston got the rebound on that last Emmanuel possession. Got hit in the face doing so. Gets the ball in the paint for Emerson and puts it up no matter what. Jared Houston so far averaging 14 points on the season. He's got 23 today. His career high is 24. The free throw here could tie his career high, which he got against Springfield back at February 8th, 2020. He misses, though. 87-71 is the score. 2 minutes remaining in the half. 16-point lead for Emerson. Francois gets the ball. Throws it to Wheeler. Missed three, no good. Max Davis comes down with the rebound. Very slow offense here for Emerson. DiCenzo finds a lane, though. Layup, no good. Jared Houston, before the shot, he does make it. But before the shot, he got fouled. He'll be shooting two. believe it's actually going to be a late foul on DiCenzo, so they called it very late. Houston did get that ball and put it back up, so DiCenzo will be shooting too. 87-71, 141 remaining. First shot, no good. He'll be able to shoot another. DiCenzo with 5 points so far today. Jared Houston and Nate Martin coming out. Steven Fabrizio and Brian Lupianes is coming in. Emerson getting rid of their starters so far. And now are favoring their subs, getting their subs some playing time. Also coming in is Lucas Brenner. Emerson's got a full sub lineup here. We got Declan Brett, Lucas Brenner, Brian Lupianes, Steve Fabrizio, and number 14, James Cascone. It's an 88-71 game. Out of bounds, Emmanuel ball. Emmanuel is just throwing up threes, hoping something can connect. This game is almost out of reach, 17 points with a minute left. It's going to be over. Emerson with the rebound after LJ Morris' shot. Number 21, Lucas Brenner has the ball. Running around the top of the key, Declan Brett gives it in to Steven Fabrizio. Steven Fabrizio, fadeaway, it's good! Fabrizio connects on the fadeaway. Makes this a 90-71 game. Emerson has completely taken control in this second half. It's been all Emerson. Francois gets the ball on the right side. Foul on Lucas Brenner. Kendrick Jean-Francois will go to the line, shooting a one-on-one. So Steve Fabrizio getting some playing time. He's actually played in both games. Against Brandeis, so he only played 3 minutes. Didn't amount to anything. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. Kendrick Jean-Francois' free throw is no good. Lucas Brenner comes down with the rebound. Lucas Brenner shimmying at the top of the key. Lucas Brenner fadeaway, no good. Lucas Brenner, no passing there, all him. Devin pulls for driving. Pulls up, no good. Now we got Declan Brett on the other side. Steven Fabrizio gets it. Driving, no good. Rebound by Kendrick Jean-Francois. 90-71, 25 seconds remaining in the game. Jean-Francois gets the ball, driving on Declan Brett. Declan Brett's with a steal, loose ball. Lucas Brenner comes up with it. They're going to run the timeout here. This game's going to be over, 90-71. Emerson is going to take down Emmanuel. Brian Lupianes gets the ball, and this game is far over. Emerson basketball comes back from an amazing 8-point deficit. Their highest deficit of the day was 11 points, and they get the win against Emmanuel to knock off the 3-0 undefeated Emmanuel, now the 3-1. Emerson, 90-71 is the final. What a game here. Jared Houston ends with 23 points, one away from his career high. Max Davis with a great game on offense as well. Thank you for joining us here on WECB AM 640 for your only home with sports in Boston. Join us here next time for your coverage of Emerson men's basketball.